Hi, I'm Dustin Abbott, and I'm here today to give you just a quick rundown of some stuff that I will be covering here shortly, tell you about the upcoming reviews and an upcoming trip, and then also about an upcoming giveaway as well. So I've just released the Sigma 85mm f1.4 art lens, and I will also be providing some coverage of the Sigma 12-24 art lens, including a review of that lens coming up here in the next week or so. I'll also be releasing a review of another Peak Design lens strap over the next week or so. But beyond that, I've got some gear here that I'm going to be covering over my upcoming trip to the American Southwest, and specifically the state of Arizona, where I'm originally from. I was raised in that area, and so it's always great to go back and to shoot in the desert. So my theme here is I'm going to be looking at traveling light in a number of ways. And so my primary body I'm going to be reviewing on this trip is the new Canon EOS M5 mirrorless body. And this is a really fabulous camera. I've been using it for the last few days. I'm really looking forward to spending some extended time with it. And this is basically what we were looking for. It's pretty much a Canon 80D in a mirrorless body. And it's this finally, the M series, they seem to have gotten it right. The body is really matured. Really, pictures don't do it justice. It's a fantastic camera to look at in person, beautifully designed. It's got a great grip on it for a mirrorless body, and the integrated EVF just works really well, a lot better than the add-on EVF for the M3, and so I'm excited about spending some time with it. And so for the most part, I'll probably throw in a few other, maybe another camera body and lenses, because that's just the way that I am. But my primary kit I intend to use is the M5, and so I'll be using the 22mm f2 lens, then also the Rokinon 12mm f2 lens for those landscape shots I'll be taking there, and then also I'll be bringing along the Canon 55-200mm compact telephoto that I've previously reviewed. I had hoped to have the 18-150mm for this trip, but that just didn't transpire for me. So anyway, that's the kind of initial camera and lenses I'll be reviewing. But on top of that, I'll also be reviewing this Vanguard. This is the Herald 51T, and it is a rolling backpack. And I've actually had this bag for a month or, 2 months now, but I've been holding off reviewing it because I wanted to use it while flying. This is a rolling backpack, and it's got the handle, it's got the wheels, and all the things for travel. After doing some research, this is the bag I decided I wanted for when I travel. Sometimes I just travel to do photography, or sometimes I travel to do weddings, and I wanted a kind of a bag I could carry along that could carry both camera gear and then also some other kind of personal gear. And so anyway, I'll be putting that through its paces and reporting back to you on how it works with airline security, how it works as just a general purpose for that. I also have not previously had a kind of a true travel tripod other than a Joby Gorilla Pod, which is a cool little thing in and of itself, but not really a full featured tripod. And so I have this Oben carbon fiber, and this is the Oben CT 3535. And it has their BE208T ball head on it. And so, a fully functional ball head, and that can support up to, I think, around 8 or 9 pounds. And so, in other words, enough to support every kind of gear that I'm going to be using on a normal basis. It's really, really light, just around a couple of pounds. And it's quite versatile. It can change into a monopod with the center column. You can reverse it up and down. And then it has a pretty fair overall height that it can adjust out to. Not as tall as some of my normal tripods, but at the same time, for something that will collapse down pretty small, that's a pretty decent height, up high enough to get the kind of shots that I'd want to use it for. And of course, it's not going to have any problem with the light mirrorless kit that I have packed along for this particular trip. And so, the great thing is that it's small enough that I can set it up and, either carry it in its own, it comes with its own little travel bag here, but I'll probably be carrying it just tucked into the side of the backpack itself, and hopefully get some good use out of that. And so those are the main in terms of tripod. I also have another product from a Cotton Carrier, and this is called the Strap Shot. And so this is something that if you're carrying a backpack or another bag, kind of like I recently reviewed the Peak Design Capture Pro, but it's something that just attaches onto either you can attach it to a belt, you can attach it to a strap, and then of course it uses the patented locking system to just lock that in place, and so you can have, you know, keep your hands free, but also keep a camera handy and right there. And so this is, you know, easy enough to just, you can go sideways and you can attach it to a belt, and then you just, you know, attach the lock in a different position to where you can slide it in and, you know, lock it appropriately there. And so anyway, that will be a way that I'll be, along with a, you know, just a small, just a little tiny backpack I'll be carrying, is the way I'll be carrying gear. And so there are the different products that I'm going to be reviewing on this trip. And so if there's anything that you're particularly interested as a part of those, keep an eye out for that. I also want to announce that down below you can find information to join or enter a giveaway, and these are hot off the press. They have just gotten these in. This is from the Easy Cover manufacturer. I featured some of their products before, but they have kindly provided a couple of the brand new 5D Mark IV camera covers for me to use as giveaways for the channel, and these just add a lot of protection value. They are custom fitted to the 5D Mark IV, and so you have access to everything. It's very easy to slip these on, and it's just, if you're going into a situation where there's there's a lot of potential for your gear to get banged around, this can save you a lot of wear and tear and pain. And you know, best of all, I've got a couple of these to give away for free. And so look down below, and I will have instructions there on how you can win one for yourself. I'm Dustin Abbott, and if you haven't already, you can follow me on social media. Sign up for my newsletter. It'll keep you posted with all of the giveaways and ongoing reviews from my website, dustinabbott.net, where I do written reviews and photo galleries, all of that stuff there as well. And of course, if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.